Hello poets, I'm in a sunny boatyard with no geese at the moment, and as I've been thinking about the Monogamous Reader Challenge this month, I've been looking at this beautiful book. It's a diary from 1867, but it has only one entry in it from its original period of life. Let's see if I can find it. A beautiful copper plate entry, there it is. But then, at the beginning, after the provincial bankers and the list of who's Prime Minister and what the current income tax is, someone in 1952 ripped out the first few pages of this book, already almost 100 years old by that time, and started recording what they were reading and what they thought about what they were reading. It's such a lovely and unexpected find, and I've decided to continue this tradition by adding my own notes into it, so it becomes a book with at least 3 authors recording what we've read, what we're interested in, and helping us to think through our reading. It is so beautiful. What a precious thing it is to have the luxury of immersing yourself in one poet's work in particular. So I want to ask you a few things about the poet you may or may not be deeply immersing yourself in. Firstly, what have you noticed about their themes, their concerns, their anxieties or interests? What do they write about over and over again? Sometimes they'll approach it in different ways, but they may have particular obsessions. Secondly, what have you noticed about their style, their decisions about titles, their use of reported speech? Do they have particular patterns that they return to again and again? With both of those subjects, the theme and the style, ask yourself if those change over time. If you've chosen a poet who died at the age of 95 after a long and productive life, you may have been able to chart great changes. Yeats, for instance, or Auden changed a lot during their writing lives. So what changes have you noticed? What failures have you noticed? What do they not do well? Because there's no law that says a great published poet gets everything right all of the time. Of course they don't. And lastly, I want to encourage you to read poems aloud. The ones you love, the ones you're uncertain of, and particularly perhaps the obscure ones that you can't quite get to the meaning of. Read them aloud and see what you learn about consonants and vowels and punctuation and line breaks and how they instruct you to read. Whoever you're reading, however you're getting on, whether you haven't started yet or you're up to your neck in it, I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope you will tell me in the comments how you're getting on and what you've learned so far.